To get the pasta attachment.
So, what does Visconti, the famed singer extraordinaire on tobeseen.com, do when he's not singing?
Cook.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He is a master chef.
Well, I'm a chef without a kitchen right now.
Well, this looks like a
This
fine
is a fine
kitchen.
kitchen, but
Email us and reach him. Hire him for all your cooking needs. He comes cheap. So what are you doing exactly right now?
what I'm doing is I'm rolling out the pasta thinner and thinner and thinner until I can fill it. I'm actually going to be making a butternut squash ravioli.
Oh, wow.
And that's going to have a sauce of brown butter, sage, and bacon.
Gotta get bacon in while we can. Bacon's not going to be available as frequently as it was
But it's
last year.
It's the dia de delicious.
Yeah.
In
No.
fact, there's a ham in the oven.
No, apparently there's a bacon shortage next year.
Really?
Yeah.
Everything is getting all pecan.
So how many times do you have to go run this through the press?
It has 8 different thicknesses on here, but I'm probably going to stop at 5 or 6. Once I can almost read a newspaper through this, I can almost see my hand.
Yeah.
I need it a little thinner though, or it's going to be tough. The trick is to get it thin enough so it's not too chewy, but you want a little al dente, and it also needs to hold up to the filling, which is in that bag right over there, that orange bag.
Gotcha.
This will be thin enough.
That is amazing.
Yes.
What is this, roasted duck?
This is pork. This is fresh pork. What I did was
Christmas dinner comes early.
I made a bed of celery and carrots, and I put some halved onions around it, and I threw a little white wine and actually some fennel juice because I had that left over, and fennel's good with pork. I rubbed this with a spice blend of my own, and I seared it on all sides in a pan before it hit the oven, and then it went in, and it's been alternating between covered and uncovered because I want this nice and crisp, and I want the meat to stay moist. So this is the rind on top, which I could take off, but Mom likes the crackling.
Gotcha.
So we will have crackling. We're going to have broccoli rabe, garlic, and oil. Aglio olio, as they say. This has been blanched and shocked, so I can just throw this in a pan with some garlic and red pepper flakes, olive oil when I'm ready to serve it. So that's hanging out, ready to go. This is the filling for the ravioli. This here is going to make the pasta making process a bit
Has
quicker.
this been handed down to you from generation to generation, all the way back since steel was invented?
No.
Oh. Can I just say it was? Because I think...
No. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the sheets so they're right around the same size as this. And I had a cutter for that. Where did I put it? Go to the... it's right in front of me. Best place to hide something. It's right in front of me. Now I just need to sneak past you for a second and get some cornmeal out, because that will help keep the dough from sticking too badly to the mold.
It's like you sprinkle it with Christmas love.
Now what you do is you make these little indentations. I'm going to do a demo of just this, and then I'm going to roll out the rest of my pasta. not dropping the Yule log yet.
What is a Yule and why did they put it in log form?
I'll tell you when you're older. Oh. Got a bubble in there, I think. Oh,
No.
that was a little too happy to see me. So we're going to clean the excess out of that. Excuse me.
That's one full ravioli.
Way too full. That will not adhere properly if I leave it like that.
Oh, see, we even learned something.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some,
Is that what it's called?
There's always a little bit of the squash that sometimes doesn't quite, no matter how many times you go through, there's always a little bit that sometimes doesn't always break apart.
I'll leave that out of the video.
Now, on top, I'm going to seal this with egg wash, which you may not want to show me making.
Why?
Because it's going to be kind of gross.
Oh. People like roast.
Okay, so this is going to be a little waste here, but that's not a big deal. I'll just re-roll it. See? So that's going to go there in a second, but I'm going to brush it with a little egg wash so it adheres better than if I just use plain water. Now, the top sheet goes on. I'm going to just move this sheet so it can go hang out a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Just a quick look at the ham. That's very close to done. Now, the rolling pin. I prefer the rolling pin over the little dinky one that comes with this.
And that's how you make ravioli.
That's one of a few ways.
Oh.
I could do it all by hand, but we want to eat sometime tonight.
Not sometime in the next year.
In a restaurant, this would all be done by hand. There might be a guy that's what he does. He's the pasta guy, and he spends hours just banging out ravioli. Of course, they have machines that'll actually do this too, but those are a lot of money. So I'm going to just re-roll all this later after this is rested again. I'm going to squeeze that back together. Now, I'm going to put these on a cookie sheet lined with cornmeal. Has to be glued again. Cookie. Now, they're still a little stuck. You can either pull them apart or they make a wheel that you can use to cut them. I'd rather not because the mold has already got that nice pattern on them. So I gotta pull very gently.
You really know how to pull that dough, Dan.
It's what I do. You should see me make a pizza, which is what we almost had tonight, but I haven't made ravioli in a while, so I wanted to do that. This particular recipe I came up with last Thanksgiving or Christmas. I don't remember which one it was. That's many drinks ago.
So you usually inebriate when you cook?
No, it's just in the intervening months.
Oh.
A little vin here, a martini there, you know.
Yep.
So now we got to do this again, but a lot faster. Cornmeal down to keep it from sticking. So I'm going to put these guys over here out the way. I got my pasta water boiling. I'm going to cut it off because I'm not quite ready to go in yet. And now we ripetere.
Okay.